What's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life, and in today's video I wanted to share with you guys what AT&T early on set the goals for FirstNet to be, and if they can achieve this is going to be pretty big for them as a carrier and as a first responders network. So they originally set up that they would extend or expand the network to 2.74 million square miles, which would literally at that point put them neck and neck with Verizon, or maybe even a little bit ahead of Verizon as people were speculating. They would reach 99% of Americans. T-Mobile claims that now in their marketing, but they're talking pops, which is completely different from actual square miles covered. So this is a more correct way of saying if you're going to cover the 2.74 million square miles, then you actually reach the 99% of Americans. They are going to cover 76.2% of the continental United States, provide 72 FirstNet dedicated LTE deployables for enhanced coverage, which is now known as the COLTs. They are going to put distribution antenna systems known as DAS for improved coverage, indoor coverage, 6,000 of them. And what that means is like inside of malls or just places where they know that the indoor coverage is not that great, hospitals, they want to have service in those because there could be an emergency situation in those buildings, and you want to have service as a first responders network, of course. Also, benefit from $40 billion to build, deploy, operate, and maintain the network. So those are some pretty big goals that they disclosed early on in the FirstNet rollout. So I wanted to share those with you guys. But FirstNet has a lot of work ahead of them. I want to say the research that I've done and from what I'm tracking, AT&T now is closing in, I want to say, on 2.2 million square miles covered. So they still have a long way to go to reach that 2.74. So they're still covering upgrading the network within the footprint to FirstNet. That's still ongoing. That's now closing in on 80%, probably already past that 80 percentile mark. So that's still ongoing. Then now we're going to expand outside of the footprint. And then also there's still a lot of HSPA conversions that need to happen on AT&T's network. So AT&T has had a larger network, but a lot of it was not converted to LTE yet. That's also ongoing. So AT&T is making a lot of investments to just, keeping that going. And they have been making those investments since 2017. So regardless of what happens, again, T-Mobile is going to be behind when they start the network integration plan. It's going to take them a long time to really match and catch that footprint. So $40 billion spent. By that time, T-Mobile plans on spending $40 billion in a 3-year period. By that time, the other carriers are already going to be much further ahead, in my opinion. So Verizon now already claims that they cover more than 2.6 million. So they're already there. AT&T is getting there. So once they get to that network growth and they slow down a bit on the growing the network, then they can focus even more on dense urban areas with more deployments of small cell, millimeter wave, adding more density within cities and suburban areas. But right now, it does seem that the priority is still set on expanding the FirstNet to the 2.74 million square miles of LTE and expanding into areas that they've never had coverage in, which is also, new market penetration, which eventually they're going to have to catch up to that footprint with retail penetration as well. So leave all your comments in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think about this. I don't know if some of you have seen these early on, so I wanted to show this to you guys where AT&T wants to be when they largely complete the FirstNet rollout. So if you are new to the channel, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Also hit the notification bell so you are notified when I upload content. Also follow all of the social media outlets of Tech Life for more updates. This is Tyrone with Tech Life, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.